Cat Jams. I'm Kathy. Welcome to all my seasoned and new friends. I love seeing that there's new friends coming over because considering how much I have not had a lot of time to post, I don't know. I'm excited that people still want to watch me and subscribe. So it's Truth Be Told Tuesday, and I just came back from getting my bangs trimmed and my face waxed, as I talked about a couple weeks ago. So I forgot to tell my stylist that I had asked the question, because she and I were the ones talking about how women, we just never share that. But that's not what we're talking about today. No. I'm filming this in my car quick before I go in the house because it gets dark so quick and I don't really have good lighting in the house, and none of you guys really care that. You just want to know, what are we talking about this week? Well, while I was painting my nails for the first couple days here, see, that's my nails. Kind of a coffee inspired, I thought, because I put a coffee pot up at work. So I'm like, I need nails to match. And my question has nothing to do with coffee, believe it or not. Again, get to the point. It made me think because of the names on my polishes, and the reason I bought these polishes was simply because of their names. They're from Zoya. So what is in a name? That's what I want to know. Your name. What is the story behind your name? Were you named for, a relative, somebody your parents knew that they, or they just love that name? Was it because, I have friends with all different kinds of names. Was it the month you were born? We've got, May and June, April. We have people are named for the city they were born or maybe conceived. We got Dallas and Boston. Those types of names, or just whatever. What's the story behind your name? And do you know it? Maybe you don't know it. The story behind my name is Kathy. Oh yeah, so that's okay. I'm jumping ahead to the nail polish, but so Kathy was not the first choice when my parents named me. They did not know they were having a girl. I'm guessing they didn't do ultrasounds, way back then. Not for, a standard procedure. So they had no idea. And so when I was born, they actually had the name Debbie picked out. And then I was born. And evidently my mom told me the story. And I guess she was there. She would probably know. She said that her, I was born and they were going to name me Debbie. And then my dad looked at me and said, she doesn't look like a Debbie. Now, what that meant to him, I never thought to ask, and now I don't have the chance. But he said I did not look like a Debbie, and Kathy was their second choice. So that's why I'm a Kathy. And I am not a Catherine, a Kathleen. No, I'm not. Which I gave my parents a lot of guff about. Their explanation was my mom knew they wanted to call me Kathy, and she didn't want me to have a nickname. So, if she had named me Catherine and then they called me Kathy, that would be a nickname. Little did she know that, I had much worse nicknames growing up, thanks to bullies, than Kathy. But whatever. It doesn't matter. But the thing is, I have on both sides, on my maternal and paternal side, Catherines. I think both great grandmothers were Catherines. So I gave them a really hard time, and that I wanted my name to be Catherine, and I was going to spell it Cathryn, because you know me, I gotta be a little bit different. And I did have a great aunt on my mom's side that was Catherine, spelled that way, but with a K. So my mom actually looked into, it was those, teenage years, I think, when we give our parents a really hard time and we don't realize how terrible we are, but now we look back and go, oh, that's terrible. My mom actually talked to a lawyer about legally changing my name to Catherine. And it would have been, at that time, it was way back. It was like $300 or something to change your name. And I'm thinking it's probably similar to when people get married, sometimes one will change their name legally. So I imagine it would be similar to that as far as the cost. But since I didn't change my name when I got married, I don't know what that was. But the lawyer actually told her that, well, if she wants to use that name, tell her to just start using it. You know, people can, you know, when she gets a job, just say your name's Catherine. You know, put it on your whatever documents. You couldn't put it on your legal, like your social security or your driver's license. But other than that, you can just use whatever name you want. So I never did switch to Catherine. I was like, no, I like the story behind my name. I look like a Kathy, according to my dad. So that's pretty special. Other funny little story. Well, maybe I should save it for another Truth Be Told Tuesday. We'll save it for another Truth Be Told Tuesday. But, so yeah, I was supposed to be Debbie. And instead I'm Kathy. And the names of these nail polishes, if you didn't guess it, is Kathy, and I can't remember if it's Debbie or Deborah. I'll have to look at the bottle. But what would you think is the Kathy name? The dark, bold one, or the pale nude? Well, I'd say personality, I'm dark. Not like in a bad way, but, you know, bold. Skin tone, I'm pretty much pale. And yes, this is Kathy, and that's the Debbie one. So, yeah, I bought them simply because of the names. I'm a sucker for that. And I don't mind the colors. Normally I wouldn't go something this nude, but it's kind of nice because then when it, you know, starts to wear off or gets a little chip, it's kind of not noticeable, which is why I only did my thumbs and ring fingers in the dark, because I don't chip those as frequently because they're not my tool fingers. So, okay, now it's starting to get cold. It's like 20 degrees in Minnesota, and I'm sitting in the driveway and I have a perfectly warm house to go sit in. So that's my question. I want to know the story behind your name. If you know, just say nope, don't know, or it was named after Great Aunt Martha or whoever. I just think it's interesting because there's a story for everyone. We don't always know our stories. It depends if, you know, we were told it or not, but there's a story behind you. There's a story for your name. You know, you were born into this world because you matter. And you know, make the world better. The story that you've lived after you got here and after you were named, we don't always have control over, but it doesn't lessen your value at all. So whatever your name is, whether you like it, whether you don't like it, whether it has meaning or is just a beautiful name, and it's a beautiful name because it's your name, I just want to hear your story. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a great week, and we will see you next Truth Be Told Tuesday. Maybe before then. I'm hoping. My plan is to get some more videos posted this week. I'm going to just edit away. So, talk to you soon, friends. Love you very much.